Alright guys, man, welcome back. So this Senkaimon right now, the Soul Reaper 1, Stage 3 reset with the mission set 3 proves to be very difficult for a lot of people. I did this with a couple of units, but it's very difficult, right? Like, it's just a stat check, and also it has to be, perfectly played as well, and you need to get lucky and all of this, all of these maneuvers. I will show you the runs that I did. I cleared it with Ichigo. He's the best one for the stage, right? Horde, 1000-year Ichigo. Kenpachi can do it, Uetsu can do it, Ishin can do it, but only if you have dupes. All of these, I had one more dupe, so it was like 2-5, all of them. And I do think there are two more units who can do it. Nemu can do it as well, but it's very risky. This Christmas Nemu, and also the 1000-year Blood War Ichigo. This one proves to be not that bad in this stage. Like, I had him 2-5, he wasn't the best, but I do think you can clear it if he's 5-5, and I think 5-5 here is stronger than ever before, because this stage is, bro, super tanky, and the idea is that you don't, have access to character links, and it has to be 60 seconds. So the first run that I did here was with Ichigo on stream. This was my equipment. Here, this one you can change it to something else, like a T-set or like a Tenshin tie, stuff like that, melee item, right, stuff like this. Let's just jump in there. The moment I load in, I don't use my EX instantly, right? You see how the positioning is as well. When we do the beam here, we kind of want to hit the mobs that are gonna spawn on the left, right? You see how I position the beam. Let's just say you're getting lucky, you can hit through the waves, right? Same thing here as well. Next stage, I do EX and special. The EX, you could use it a little bit better if you really want to. You could have just like dashed to the mobs, to their faces, and EX right there, right? And this one, just a couple of auto attacks, stuff like that. Ichigo is very good here. I mean, he's very powerful. But again, even this Ichigo is 2 out of 5 for me, right? Very tough, like, actually true. And the moment you're getting a singular droplet of damage, right, you receive 1 damage, bro, it's GG's, you know what I mean? You have to dash the special of Ishta as well. It's not the easiest, and I do feel like you kind of need the stats, right? You kind of need the stats, you need dupes, stuff like that, right? But this is the Ichigo clear. This is the next one. I used Kenpachi. This was difficult. Again, RNG dependent. You need to proc laceration many times. I used the resurrected badge, fortification pill, and the resurrected Tenshin tie as well, because the idea here with Kenny is that we want to move in, and the moment we start here, we want to EX and special the whole map during the middle, right? Because that way we can hit more waves too, right? We want to hit multiple waves with our attacks. That's why we position right there. This one, we just attack a couple of times. And as you can see, every wave is the same. There are a couple of guys that are always going to have more stamina than the others. It is what it is. That's just how they made it. Very difficult, very annoying, right? And bro, you're technically restarting and, like having all of these, bro, for like 10 orbs. So it's... if you cannot do it, you cannot do it. It is what it is. Who cares? 10 orbs or 10 orbs, no diffy. Here again, same thing. Third skill is positioned to kill these mobs, and one more wave will spawn here, right? So that's why I'm charging it right there. You see, we hit those two. And yeah, again, just second here. Bro, I feel like this here is just luck again. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot get hit. You cannot do this. You cannot do that, right? And, eventually, during the boss stage, you will see why I'm saying it's luck. Because, bro, here during the bosses, man, crazy. I did 2 and 3 kills. Look at this. 3 just kills. JJ's. I only had 2 seconds. Kenpachi was 2 out of 5. Same thing with Ichigo. Uetsu is the next one. Uetsu is 2-5 as well. All of these units are having dupes, right? All of these are having dupes. So it is what it is. But this is what I can show. So, I mean, oh well, right? Same items. And yeah, man, just T-set, right? But I feel like Uetsu is the hardest one to clear with. You always have to be in tempo. You always have to auto-attack to get the gauge points, right? So it's crazy, right? Like, you always need to be very fast. very precise. You see, we are using the second skill in a way where we can hit both of the waves. We load in, you know, here we don't special just yet, because we are very close to the gauge effect, and now here we special. You see what I mean? Always you have to be in the tempo. You always have to attack, stuff like that. Yeah, just even here, right? Like no skills, no nothing like that, but you cannot receive a droplet of damage. Third skill right there with the beam, and we have 20 seconds to spare until you know, we are done with the stage, right? Like, yeah, it's just crazy here, crazy. Always have to attack. You have to make sure that Ishita doesn't do an attack on you. So it's, I feel like this was very close too, that's how I remember. You have to dash the special, exactly, yeah, some normal attacks, and here, the biggest mistake would have been using the second skill. You see how I just wait and attack instead, because we need to activate the second. So the second needs to activate the gauge. So if I do the second here, I will have no attacks to do the gauge, you know what I mean? So we just do this, and the beam just finishes up the job, right? So yeah, man, this was the Uetsu clear. Again, if I cannot help you today with the Senkaimon, it is what it is. Again, I don't really think, bro, like, this shit is like, you know, this shit is kind of just like, bro, a stat check, you know what I mean? Like, or you have the units with dupes, or you don't, so I don't fucking know. And now I want to show you the run with Ishin. It took me 3 minutes, so probably I had to reset somewhere. Tenshin Tai, sorry per badge, and the fortification pill, and I'm having long stride and full stam. No, long stride and damage to the lacerated on him. Let me see how we're looking like here. Did I have to reset? Yeah, I had to reset one time. Okay, so this is the run. You load in, right? First, and now here with Ishin, he's 2-5 as well, by the way. I just want to make sure that we know you have to inflict fire. There is no other way around. You have to inflict fire on the mobs, otherwise you're too slow. You have to inflict fire on the mobs. There is nothing you can do. You have to position in a way where you hit the enemies, you know, with multiple skills, stuff like that, right? And you have to inflict fire, right? So if you have a 2-5 Ishin, it is what it is. But yeah, man. Again, here we're gonna special. Gonna go to the middle. Nice special right there. Put the vortex in a way where it will follow the next wave, you see? Auto attacks, dashing forward. We are already like familiar with the map. We know where the mobs are gonna spawn. Stuff like that, right? And I will show you how much luck you need for this one. But again, a big tip. Here, if you have 10 seconds and you know that you can beat it, close the game. If you get hit, if you don't know how to clear, just close the game and go back, right? Just like how you would do Guild Quest. But yeah, but thankfully here I didn't need it to do it. I did the third skill, didn't inflict, and now we are inflicting fire on Ishita, right? So just attack, 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 right? And now, super lucky, he started to do his normal attacks. Even though he is in range of doing the special move, he decided to do normal attacks instead. We dodge it, we dodge it to the side, right? And just follow up with another net, right? Here, he would have specialed after he ends the normal attack. So, this is again super, super lucky. Very, very luck-based. And yeah, man, it is what it is, right? It will count as 59 seconds on the dot, right? Even though it was 2-0. I don't know, it is what it is, but there are a couple of units who can clear this stage, but very difficult. You need dupes, you need to have the dupes, right? And yeah, man, hopefully I was able to help. If you have found out other options that can do the stage, please leave it in the comment section, and leave the dupes as well, how much you had. And the reason why I'm saying it is because there are many people who cannot clear it. Maybe they will have the same units with the same duplicates, just like you, and they can copy the strategy so that way they can clear as well. You know what I mean? Take care and bye bye.